Hello and welcome. Today, Dr. Dubay provides some insight into how you can leverage Chat GPT-5 to build an interactive learning experience to engage students and provide immediate feedback. Let's move in and take a closer look.
Today I am going to take you through some steps in the use of ChatGPT 5 and Google Sites and how to leverage these two to make a very interactive lesson for your students. One where once the work is done, you would be able to sit back and not relax, but interact with your students and help them one-on-one, which is more of what the teacher should be doing in this era of artificial intelligence. So let's take a look. I've already gone to my coordinated science syllabus. Well, let me go back and show you that. I went here into my syllabus, and so let me take you through that again. I copied everything that I want my students to work on in this section out of the syllabus. Quite a bit of work, C1 and C2. So I copied all of that, like you see here. And then I go into ChatGPT 5. So here we see, after some conversation, we could also get increased tolerance with fuzzy matching, but I'm going to copy this like it is now and see how it turns out. Afterwards, if I need to change anything, I can always come back. So I've copied my code up here. Now I need to go to Google Sites, and let me do that. So here in Sites, I do have one section here called an introduction to IB chemistry, and then I've got this one here. I'm going to put it in science, grade 9 science, where I have already put in some work on photosynthesis, but so that's my cover. I'm going to go now make a new section here down at the bottom. So we're going to go put a new text box here. We're going to call this section chemistry. Right, and then we call that chemistry. We can change it later on, put a picture. We're going to put another text box. And yeah, here we're going to embed everything we got from ChatGPT 5. Remember, my first step was I copied the syllabus, I had a conversation, making notes and 25 questions. And we went back and forth for a bit, saying exactly what I wanted and how I wanted it to be. And here it is. C1, C2 chemistry quiz, auto marked short answers, 20 MCQs, 5 short answers. Let's insert it. And okay, so what I noticed is that the notes were not included. So I'm going to go back and get the notes, but let's publish this right now. Let's publish again, and Let's now take a look and see what the published version looks like right now before we go back and fix and put in the notes, which we will do. Okay, so this is work that I've done before, and this is what I just added. The chemistry section: an element contains only molecules, two kinds of atom, many kinds of atom, only one kind of atom. And let's submit and show answers. So here you go, my MCQ 20 out of 20. Short answers given 2.5 out of 5. And the comment excellent, the total 90%. You can retake and reshuffle if you need. Let's go back and see the markings. Of course, all multiple choice were correct according to this here. So what we see is this short answer was graded 1 out of 1. Sodium. So here it was graded as incorrect because I had a full stop, a period, and the correct answer wanted a comma, which is a bit harsh, but it's a quiz for learning. It doesn't matter if a student would see that. Here, no mark. Explain why ionic compounds have high melting points. Looking for strong electrostatic attractions between oppositely charged ions in a giant lattice. And here the answer: strong bonds and form lattices. Fair enough, not enough specificity in the answer. And everything else, I believe, was graded as correct. You notice if the student gets the answer wrong, there is feedback, and all of this created literally in a matter of minutes. We know it lines up with the syllabus. And of course, if we want now, we can go back to Chat GPT and ask it to give us these notes, but no need to have the notes coded really. The notes were given before. If we go back, this is a summary based on the syllabus right here, which I can copy. Chemistry notes. And I'm going to put all of this in to help the students get ready for the quiz. So I'm going to go back right here and let's see what it looks like. So this is earlier work that I added on photosynthesis and on magnification. And now here you go, the chemistry notes. Written by Chat GPT, based on the IGCSE syllabus. The length of this video is exactly how long it took me to create this. Thanks for watching, and happy to help you if you're interested in doing this. Remember, it's useful to have Chat GPT 5